about good, there have been times he's been the best player on the court.
Okay.
He's been the third best player behind Bron and AD.
I buy. I concur. I second your emotion. And yet I'm looking at yesterday, and yesterday scared me because LeBron took 25 shots yesterday.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That was 10 more shots than Anthony Davis took. That was 20 more shots than aforementioned Austin Reeves took.
Right.
Austin Reeves managed 5 shots yesterday. Not enough. I don't like the balance. When LeBron jacks up 25 shots, including 14 threes, I get it. He got a hot hand, especially in the fourth quarter. He made 4 in the fourth, and it helped eventually, ultimately hold off Kelly Olynyk and company. But is that how you want to streak into the playoffs? I just didn't like the way they played. Again, it's a 12:30 start. Even Malik Beasley said after the game, our fans weren't really into it. I hope they're more into it on Tuesday night.
Well, they're not going to be a 12:30 game. So
okay, well, that's the problem. It is hard out here.
Especially in L.A.
In La, it's hard to get up for a 12:30 tip. And I'm not criticizing LeBron for this, but he went to the Nike Hoop Summit to watch his son play on Saturday, and I give him that because he should have gone.
Yeah,
I'm all with it, but he said, I lost some sleep because he got back very late, and then he had to turn it right around for an early game. So the scheduling gods weren't good to you, but...
So the Utah should be happy then.
Yeah.
Because if he got his normal amount of sleep, that's a 50-piece.
Okay, but is it?
That's a 50-piece.
I mean, how many games is LeBron going to make 8 threes in? Like once in a
he might do it again.
Purple moon.
He might do. You remember earlier he had a 9. He had a 9-piece.
Yeah.
He made 9. So it's not out of the realm. And he only played 33 minutes. What if we gave him his normal allotment of minutes, somewhere around 36, 37?
Okay.
I could see another 2-3 threes up in that thing.
Could you?
Yeah, I sure could.
You know what I could see on Tuesday night? I could see 2 of 12. You know and I know it's coming.
It ain't happening.
Every time he does this, it's like he falls back in love with the 3 and the mirror. And it's like, I can shoot him. I think he was inspired by watching Bronny's game. Like, he gets all
here's the thing, Skip. Look, there's some issues. We're going to talk about Minnesota. Jaden Daniels, Daniels, the best defensive player, punched the wall, and then the wall punched him back, and it got the better of him.
Gone.
And then Naz Reid, is he going to be available?
No, he's gone.
What's going to happen with Rudy Gobert? Did they just send him home for that game? I'm not going to cut my nose off to spite my face.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert is going to play Tuesday. If I'm the general manager, if I got anything to say about it, hopefully he learned his lesson. Like I said, we'll get into that a little later, Skip. But the game dictated that LeBron take threes. They kind of packed the paint, gave him the shots, and we dare you. We double dare you. He's like, really? Do y'all know? Do y'all really know who I am? Okay.
Crown him. Really?
Yeah.
Against Utah?
Yeah.
Or what's left? Is it really all that jazz or none of that jazz?
On Tuesday, should come out with a cloak.
Really?
Yeah, instead of warm up, come out with a cloak.
I hope he does, because I like his basketball team, and I like your chances to go a great distance in this postseason. But I'm thinking you're going to have the audacity to crown yourself against Utah front-running in the fourth quarter against Kelly
It was
Olynyk?
deserved.
Okay, was it? Because I'm thinking, well, what are you the king of? LeBricks?
No.
I mean, he has been LeBricking all-time badly through this year. I'm looking at what he finished with 8 threes yesterday. It vaulted him all the way up to 143, actually 144. And behind him were R.J. Barrett. This is below him. R.J. Barrett, Russ at 146, Jabari Smith at 147, Ja, who hit the skids late in the year, fell all the way to 148. This is three-point shooting.
Right.
And Banchero has just brought up the rear the whole year. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he kept shooting enough to stay qualified. So the point is, that's the company the king has been keeping shooting from 3.
But, I mean, which one of those guys are averaging 29 points a game?
None of them. That's the point. Okay?
My guy is in year 20.
Okay. On Tuesday night, do you want to see him take 12 threes?
Well, Skip,
necessary?
I've got to take, see, I'm not going to bang my head. They packing the paint and daring me to shoot. You see, remember there was a time. Go up under, back off. They would do the Caitlin Clark to him.
They would.
Now he make you pay for that.
Greg Popovich used to do.
Yeah, and what do? We made Pop pay for that, didn't we?
Did you?
Sure did.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember a missed 3 late in overtime that led to the clutchest 3 I've ever seen by Real.
Who took the overtime over?
My team was shot in the heart.
We shot them.
San Antonio Spurs.
My guy
that
did
was
it.
the beginning of the end right there.
But they don't know the beginning of the
Yeah,
end.
it was. And yet we got revenge the next year because we shot you off the floor
Yeah,
by
you
a
did.
record finals margin. Okay? But now it's come to this after all the great things LeBron has done. He's crowing in the locker room about we got to above 500. I'm saying, are you serious?
How many teams have done that in the history of the game?
I don't know.
Not many have started 0-5, 2-10, and get up and post above 500. That's something to be proud of. Not overly excited about because you guys were in this situation. Anthony Davis and LeBron James should not have been 0-5, 2-10. Yet they were. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. That is to be commended. Now, if you want to take something out of that, look, guys, think about where we were. Look at where we are now.
Yep.
With that being said, hey, everybody, it's a blank slate. Everybody got a blank piece of canvas.
Yep.
Let's see, can we paint a masterpiece on it?
All right. I'm going to give you this. Since that fateful trade deadline, defensive efficiency, you have been number one in the West. The West is begging to be won by somebody other than Denver because Denver's odds are way down the line. They're only the sixth best odds to win the NBA championship.
Right.
So even in the West, they're
considering how poorly they played down the stretch.
Yep.
I don't know if I've seen a team play that poorly down the stretch.
Yep.
Get it together and go on and win the title.
Okay.
I'm not saying, Skip, you got to go 10-0 down the stretch, but they played really bad down the stretch.
Okay, so Memphis has the eighth best odds to win the championship. They're the 2 seed in the West.
Yeah.
Their odds are a little worse than the Lakers' odds to win. I'm talking about winning it all.
Yeah.
And then Sacramento is the 3 seed. Their odds to win the championship are 11th best to your 7th best. So you can just see right off the bat, and then we go down to the Clippers. They're the 9th best odds to win the championship. You're 7th best.
Because you're not getting out the first round. You can't win the championship if you don't get out the first round.
Thank you.
Which you won't.
Okay. This whole Western Conference, for the first time in all the years I've been following closely the NBA, is begging to be won by somebody from downstairs, way downstairs, such as the 7th-seeded Lakers right now. They got to win their playing game, but they will.
Well, we won't disappoint.
Okay? I'm going to go so far as to say I see Lakers Suns in the conference finals. Can you see it? Are you willing to go there?
I can't see that far yet.
You can't see it?
No, not that far yet.
Ye of little faith?
I got faith. I got faith.
Okay, I don't think you do.
No, but I need Skip. I need AD. I need AD.
Okay.
I did the last. Have you been impressed the last 2 games, Skip? AD had what? Had 14 and 17.
Okay, but yesterday he had to just stand and watch LeBron jack up 3.
But he missed Skip. He was 7 of 15.
Okay.
He struck 15. You make it seem like he took 5 shots like Austin Reeves. He took 15.
15 shots. Well, he made 7.
Is that 50%? One guy was 50%. LeBron shot, what did he shoot for the year? 50%.
Okay, so
50.
Can LeBron carry this team?
No, we need
through
Anthony.
Phoenix? What did you say about the Phoenix Suns? You told me the second this trade happened, just that first morning, you said injury history, right?
Right.
Is it possible KD gets nicked or Book pulls
I hope
his ham?
not.
Is it possible CP3 just can't keep the bailing wire together through a big playoff run? It's possible.
We need AD.
Yeah. He's pacing himself.
I believe LeBron is the best player. I believe AD is the most important.
Okay. The last time I saw AD against Minnesota, it was 10 days ago on a Friday
you saw
night.
what he did?
37 and 18 and just took over the fourth quarter, was 17 in the fourth.
Yeah.
Closed that deal.
Yeah. Well, he need to do that again because Cat coming back. Cat want a rematch.
Okay. Well, he does. Well, I'm going to guess, we're about to talk about it in just a moment, I'm going to guess they're going to let Rudy Gobert play, and I think they should let him play. That's just me.
We're going to do something to Rudy.
Are you? We usually do, and you should.
We're going to make him think he back with the gang on Fat Albert. That's what we about to do to Rudy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm with you on that. So here we go. Let's see what the king can do.
You already know what he could do.
Yep.
You know what this man is capable of, and you pretend like you haven't witnessed 20 years of history. You witnessed 20 years of history.
I've witnessed 20 years of LeBricking from 3. That's what I have. You have too.
Skip. The man just hit 8 threes.
Okay.
Did he update his resume?
Yeah, that's like the worst thing that could have happened to you guys going into a play-in game.
And you remember what he did? It's something about Utah. It must be. Didn't he go like 4 or 6 in Utah?
There's nobody left in Utah.
All I know is in 3 of the last 4 games, he had at least 33.
Karl Malone and John Stockton ain't walking through that door.
Yeah, hey. Greg Ostertag, Mark Eaton, rest his soul.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Hornacek, he gave him to Thurl Bailey. He could catch it too.
Those were the days.
Well, guess what? LeBron ain't got no days. His day, he's still going. You talking about Father Time. Father Time go tapping him. Everybody, Father Time tapping him. I couldn't tell.
I got him in the Western Conference Finals, and you got him, I don't know.
You talking about Father Time. You remember that first half he played against the Clippers? Father Time just grabbed LeBron and jumped on his back.
Yeah.
And then he drops 30 in the second half. And he did a look back.
Too little, too late.
That's okay. It's never too little, too late. We gotta get back. Got something from Minnesota too.
Okay,
we own him.
You better. You're like 7.5-point favorites. Way to go.
Tip-off for that one, gentlemen. 9 p.m. on Tuesday for the 7th seed, right after the Eastern hopefuls play. The Hawks going to play the Heat in Miami
Man, I
at
could
6:30.
have made that game. Then it was gonna be 6 o'clock.
Huh?
Thought it was gonna be a 7:30 game.
I thought it was 7, but go ahead.
We'll get a courtside report from Jen. All right, gentlemen. Who's to blame for those tempers flaring on the Timberwolves sidelines during a timeout yesterday? It was crazy. I was there. Plus, did the Ravens overpay for OBJ? Let's unpack all of this in just a moment when Undisputed returns.